What's up, nail geeks? I am back with Alchemy Lacquers Valentine's Day releases. We have a 4-piece set featuring a glitter topper, which you know yours truly went a little extra with that. And we have 2 glowy polishes and a magnetic. So let's dive right into the swatches. First up is Fuchsia. This is described as a micro glitter nail polish with purple and magenta holographic micro glitters and a pink to orange to gold to green shifting shimmer base. This one is $11.50 currently in the shop. So this absolutely has this strong jelly-like micro glitter feel with it. And for opacity, I'm going to suggest 3 coats on it. So it starts off just a touch on the sheer side. And when you go in for a normal to somewhat light coat, I think 2 to 3 coats, it's really going to give you good coverage. So I do classify myself as having a pretty prominent free edge, and I just think that 3rd coat really helped to plump it out. This is really vibrant in person. It's got this really interesting fine particle sort of sparkle with it. Now it does dry down quite flat and a touch thirsty. So if you have a more gloopier, thicker sort of top coat, that might help seal it in. Otherwise, I'm going to strongly suggest a glitter smoothing top coat just to kind of level everything out, and then you'll be really glossy and it'll just help all those glitters to sparkle really, really well. And next is Alstroemeria. This is an indigo jelly with pink to orange to yellow to green, shifting shimmer, and a touch of scattered hollow. This one is $11.50 in the shop. So this has more of a crelly-like feel to it, though it does have a strong jelly lean, so quite a bit of a squish factor. And for opacity, once again, I'm going to suggest between 2 and 3 coats, depending on how you polish. I personally took it up to 2 coats, and I thought it was perfectly fine. This has a strong, glowy-like appearance to it. The shimmer is quite strong in person, and at angles, it's going to take on this lovely orangey sort of goldish type of shift. So in indoor lights and in very bright lights like what you see on the video, you'll get this fuchsia, very strong sort of a pinky glow against that really pretty purple base. Now this dries down flat, but I think any top coat will be perfectly fine with it. And next is Red Rose. This is a cherry red with a subtle magnetic finish. This one is also $11.50 in the shop. So I'm bringing back my party trick with putting the magnet underneath my nails. And this one, I do agree with the official description, has quite a subtle magnetic line when you use a magnet with it. So in a moment, you'll see it is there, but I think it just kind of gives it this glowy sort of look. So if you wear it unmagnetized, I think it's going to take on this really pretty sort of red, rose, crimson sort of color. But again, I just think that using a magnet with it is just going to give it just an extra glowy factor. Now this has a light to medium sort of formula with it, so I'm overall going to suggest 2 coats on it. Now here I'm going in with DRK Nails Magic Magnetic Top Coat just to kind of see how much I can get the pigment to pull together. This is just a touch of an extra step, but I think it really helped to bring that subtle look a little bit more to the forefront, and you can kind of see on my full hand shot here that glowy factor from the pigment. And lastly, we have Silvia. This is a glitter topper with multiple sizes of red and purple holographic matte metallic glitters. This one is $9.50 in the shop. So again, I'm really extra, and you guys know I absolutely adore wearing toppers as full coverage if I can do it. So just real quick, this first coat here, this is exactly how it's supposed to look. This is how it's intended. Going in just loosely, a little bit of careful placement makes an excellent topper. The glitters are heavier and a somewhat chunkier, so I thought if I was going to do the extra mile on this and go a little super ham on this, then I was going to use a sponge because of their sizes. So I'm doing just that, just some regular cheap makeup sponges, and you want to do it like this so that it soaks up the suspension base that the glitters are in. So I went in with 2 coats of sponged glitter onto my nail. I honestly thought that the second coat of sponging was a touch overkill. So if you do wear it on its own, I'm going to suggest going in and just sponging on one coat over your first applied with the brush coat. Again, I just think that second coat was overkill. It just made it just a touch too thick. If you wear it like you're supposed to as a topper or sponge with one coat, I think a glitter smoothing top coat and a glossy top coat is an absolute must to kind of level everything out and prevent any thirstiness or texture. Now, the quad is currently released in Alchemy Lacquers shop. I will link that below for you guys, and the Facebook fan group if you want to see additional swatches. You can grab them individually, or there is a limited number of sets for the full quad, and that is 42 and includes full-size bottles of all 4 polishes. I'll break all of this down below in the description box. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.